This is my altered book on Gilded Wings. It began life as a textbook on weaving. The cover is Derwent Inktense pencils. The nest is in a shaker box which they use in scrapbooking to contain things like confetti, and the nest is made from coconut fibre, sticks and beads. The spine is an eyelet from packaging, and then there is a machined cord attached to the eyelet with a paper feather with the date, my name and the title on Gilded Wings. There is a feather and some beads and a bottle cap which is with an image and then hot glue inside that. Now this page is watercolour and fine liner and ink. On reflection, this page was not the best construct to do first page in, because there was nothing structurally holding this page into the book. It wasn't sandwiched between other pages, which would have given the page more stability. This page is acrylic paint and ink and matte medium transfer and a stamp. This is acrylic paint with fine liner and full-bodied acrylic paint through a stencil. This page is an extension and it has a machine cord with the cutout. This is a matte medium transfer, and then the extension folds out, and you can learn how to construct your own extension by clicking on the link at the end of the video. This is a rainbow lorikeet feather, and he's done in watercolour and fine liner. This page is acrylic paint with coloured pencil, and that's a little piece of overhead transparency, that shiny piece there. A matte medium transfer once again, and there's also a link at the end of the video if you would like to learn how to do matte medium transfers. This page is watercolour and ink. This page is watercolour once again and has gold and silver foiling, and this is my seal in hot glue. This is us. This is an extension that has then been made into a pocket, and this is one of those little whimsical pieces with pieces that move. Acrylic paint. Oh, there's a couple of pieces missing. I'll have to find those. There were 4, so just some tags that go into these pockets. This is silk ribbon embroidery directly onto the page. So this is in pencil. This is a photo I took of my backyard, and the phone I had at the time had a filter where you could change the colour of the image. Watercolour once again, and then these are tissue paper, painted tissue paper. Watercolour once again. And then these are jigsaw pieces. Oops, I can see them. Jigsaw pieces that spell the word freedom down the bottom, down the side of the page. There's nothing about that. So this is Derwent Inktense for the background, and this guy is also an extension built on the bottom of the page. Acrylic paint and a photo. This page is a photo of pandanus trees taken out at the town common, our protected wetland area. Now this is a tip-in, so I've added a watercolour paper. It's a piece of watercolour paper as a cutout with a feather. And I've added that at the spine, so different to an extension. Extensions are on the edge, tip-ins are on the spine. And once again, there is a link if you would like to learn how to add a tip-in to a journal or an altered book. This is fabric. Organza and cotton fabric and machine and hand stitching. Now this series of pages is going to be a bit tricky to show you because of the reflection, but we'll see how we go. The idea is to move from night through to day. So this tip-in is a piece of organza fabric in a cardboard frame. This is also a tip-in. It's a piece of card on which I've used phone book paper for the bark of the tree, and this is handmade paper from natural fibres for the tree creeper, and a machine cord and a handmade tag on that. So then that comes over. The tab is a guide to let the viewer know that there's something happening or interesting to do with that tab. This is another tip-in. This is a piece of overhead transparency with plastic contact adhered to it. And then the day scene is Derwent Inktense. Acrylic paint as a background, and then this is actually a fabric feather made of fabric and machine sewn on. This is a niche. This is perhaps an 1/8 of an inch deep around the aluminium, and so then that is all glued to the back cover of the book, which is Derwent Inktense and white gouache. I hope you've enjoyed watching on Gilded Wings, and if you would like to learn some of the techniques that I have used in my altered book, just click on the links on the side. Thanks for watching.